And welcome back to Who Would Win. I'm trying something different with Who Would Win. I am trying the format I use with the the OBS, so that I use with the reaction videos and such forth. I'm trying that out. By the way, there is no Pokemon video today. It wasn't information I felt was really worth talking about. New Gigantamax forms, that's fine. I would have preferred, I don't know, evolutions were the starters at minimum. I digress. But this Who Would Win comes to us from Sun Wukong, who asked the question, who would win a fight? Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate, and Hellsing, the Hellsing series. Versus SCP, which is from the Secure, Protect, Contain fan-made lore, 076, also known as Abel. Now, Alucard, now you'll notice how I didn't click him. We'll get to that in a little bit. But first off, let's go over the Alucard. I've done Alucard so many times. He's one of the alumni on this channel, pretty much. Alucard is Dracula. He's about 500 years old, give or take. And he basically gave into vampirism to get revenge on others because he was afraid of death. More or less. That's a very simplified version of what happened with him. But as Dracula, as the king of vampires, he is well beyond the normal powers of your standard vampires. He is by all accounts technically immortal. But he is immune to sunlight. He has none of the vampire's key weaknesses. He's physically much stronger than your average person. He can just materialize from shadows. He has high regeneration capabilities, which stems from the theory, the running theory. It's never fully explained how it works, but the prevailing theory is every soul he eats, he drinks the blood of, he stores within him. If he were to die, that soul replaces him instead. So the more souls he has, like he's eaten over or killed over 2 million individuals in his career. So there you go. But he wields the Jackal, and I can't remember the other one. But basically, one's for like rapid fire, quick shots that can blow up your standard vampire without too much difficulty, and one is for I'm going to minimize my screen one second. Boop. There we go. I got more of the screen on there now. And one is designed to deal more with regenerators. The Jackal was designed to deal with Alexander Anderson's regenerative capabilities, is what I was trying to say. And they're quite effective tools. But he also can release more of his power. Release traits 1, 3, 2, and 1. Basically, he takes on that leather straitjacket suit made like a leather and belts. In that form, he is far stronger, far more durable, still has regenerative capabilities, but also can morph himself into several forms, including bringing forth the Hound of the Baskerville, which is a hellhound. And if you're just going to release restraint to level 0, he pretty much summons his entire army up of everyone he's ever consumed and takes his true form. It's really the only form you can kill him in. That's not true. Even with the release restraint level 0 released, he can take on his Alucard form as well. He can take on any form he wants. He was a girl back in the 40s. So, but in that he's extremely powerful swordsman, skilled warrior, still has access to every other ability he had. He's immensely powerful. However, the line is only a man can kill a monster. Only someone who holds on to their humanity can kill him. Hence why every time he's died, it's been at the hands of a human. So that is Alucard. Now, SCP-076, also known as Abel, with a counterpart to... Sorry, one second. His counterpart is... Which SCP is it? Cain... And... Because it's Cain... The play is on Cain and Abel. Which one is it? I can't remember which one is the opposite of him. But this is more or less a... from the Versus Wiki, a artist's interpretation of what he actually looks like. He's generally a nondescript male, but in relatively good shape. The actual description is as such. SCP-2 resembles a Semitic human male in his late 20s, hair, black, gray skin, tattoos, numerous tattoos, arcane. So yeah, he's basically when he's in the case, he's technically good. Now, should know, I've only ever had one other SCP on this channel, so and I'll definitely do more because more people suggested them. The SCPs are ranked in generally speaking, three different classes, or object classes: safe, elucid, and cater. That is a combination of how dangerous they are versus how easy they are to contain if they are contained. If you're safe, it's completely containable. They can handle that, no problem. If it's elucid, it's difficult to contain, but they can still do it. Cater, near impossible to contain, and these are things that are usually like world-threatening kind of individuals. Or at the very least, it's a public threat that needs to be dealt with kind of individuals, and Abel is one of those. Generally speaking, he exists in, as you can read right here, basically he's in a containment area in Area 25B, located 200 meters below sea level in a tunnel of solid bedrock, at a seismologically stable area. He's normally SCP, because it's two parts of SCP-076. SCP-076-1 and -2. -2 is actually Abel. -1 is a cube made of a black speckled metaphoric stone. All surfaces outside and within are covered in a deeply engraved patterns corresponding to no known civilization. It will just randomly open up at any point. And out of that comes SCP-2, or SCP-076-2. It will awake and effectively reanimate, complete with all vitals in process. It's technically dead when he's in there. He doesn't need to eat or sleep. Subject will attempt to leave the cube, and if successful, it will enter a trance state and seek out the nearest human being, ignoring all other living things in the process. Upon coming into contact with living human beings, it will enter a rage state where it will attempt to engage and kill all human beings it encounters. To date, only the subject's death has been shown to effectively end the rampage. However, killing it doesn't actually kill it. Killing it just turns it, however you kill it, it just turns into dust and goes back into the box. Now that being said, killing it is often problematic because due to its significant physical abilities. Superhuman speed strength is not invulnerable, but it is so the remarkable ability to ignore pain and shock, pressing on despite what would be debilitating wounds to normal humans. Such things include ripping through a reinforced steel security door over the course of 4 minutes of a sustained assault. Cleared 64 meters of distance in under 3 seconds. That means in 1 second, it cleared almost 32 meters. That's phew. Take multiple 50 caliber BMG rounds to the head and survive for several minutes to continue killing, despite severe damage to cerebellum. SWAT handguns and assault rifle caliber bullets out of the air with a length of steel rebar. Survive for over 1 hour deprived of oxygen before finally asphyxiating. But its most unusual ability, however, is the ability to apparently materialize black blades out of nowhere. Slow motion video reveals these blades in question are actually pulled from a miniature dimensional rift as a small, but basically he can pull whatever he wants. Effective methods for killing this individual have been sustaining fire from multiple heavy caliber machine guns, asphyxiation, crushed beneath a 13.6 metric ton piece of elevator equipment for use of the original SCP, the containment. Cremation through use of thermo TH3 grenades placed directly inside his open chest cavity. And during the worst breach to date, he was forced to detonate Containment Area 25 was forced to detonate its on-site warhead as a last attempt to contain it while it was attempting to escape, resulting in total destruction of the site and all on-site personnel. The thing still survived. The container still survived. Upon his death, he will putrefy rapidly and reduce to dust, and he will reform within the coffin, a process taking between 6 hours and 25 years. So he is a tough SOB. So who wins in this fight? Now remember, it does say he goes after any human being individual. And in the SCP world, there's no one here, puppy. I don't think so. In the SCP world, they usually can identify human beings from non-human beings. I would imagine, though, if they saw Alucard, he would probably look at him and think human being. So, easy way to set up this fight is, what if Alucard is in the SCP Foundation? Like, what if, truth be told, if he were in this universe, he would be an SCP himself. Hell, there might be an SCP that, I don't know if there's an SCP that's like Alucard. I'd have to check that. Because the SCP roster goes into the, 5,000s. There's a lot of them, and I have not gone. Oh, I think I stopped like in the like in the mid hundreds, because there's just so many of them. But Alucard would be there. He's basically the deterrent in this case to see if they can stop Abel. Abel wakes up, and the fight actually goes down. He immediately goes after Alucard, who, let's be clear, has superhuman abilities. The Jackal is not a. He said he was able to swat handgun and assault rifle caliber bullets. The Jackal and everything else are not just your everyday kind of weaponry. But they would be at least the considerable power to an assault rifle. So, yeah, he'd probably be able to swat those bullets out. But even swatting those bullets out, one of them's designed to hurt regenerators, and it's quite powerful. So I think it might not hurt him, but do a little bit of damage to his hand. But he immediately goes after Alucard, cuts him up immediately. But Alucard just gets back up. Abel now, again, in a trance, just keeps cutting him down. Alucard keeps getting up. Alucard then reforms, giving himself enough time to go into his release states. And then it's third, second, and first form Alucard, or release state Alucard, versus Abel. They go toe-to-toe for a little bit. Abel, I think, is still much stronger than Alucard at this point and much more dangerous. But then Alucard essentially just says, nah, screw it. Well, I'm just going to do this. And basically just starts to summon release restraint level 0. And basically, Abel would not be able to kill Alucard enough times before Alucard would eventually be able to put him down. That's the ultimate thing here. Alucard could outlast Abel without too much difficulty, even bringing his gun and firearms back, distracting him with multiple bars, and just starting to blow him apart. Because his firearms are designed to hurt regenerators and durable individuals, blowing apart vampires like it's nothing. So he would eventually be able to take him out. I fully believe Alucard does take this fight. Although Abel would last a long time in the fight. He would. He'd probably even take down a couple hundred or 1,000 of his minions when he goes to release state level 0. Now, I can see someone saying, how can he do that in an enclosed space? It's Alucard. He can just keep summoning him out of the ground if he wants. But ultimately, I think I am going to lean towards Alucard on that, but I could easily see someone arguing that he just outlasts Alucard long enough to kill him. I just don't think that's the case in this scenario. So I think Alucard does win the fight. But ultimately, what do you think? Do you think it's Alucard, or do you think it's SCP-076 Abel? Let me know in the comments below. By the way, let me know if you like me doing the Who Would Wins in this style. It makes it a bit more interactive. You can actually see who I'm talking about now. I have information on screen. So let me know if you like this style of Who Would Win, and I'll continue to do it this way. I think I might do at least the next couple this way, just to really get a feel for it. I still will not be doing the what ifs in this format because it doesn't make sense in my mind to do it, because really all I'm doing is talking and doing hypothetical scenarios for the what ifs. So, I mean, I could have some visuals up on the screen, but ultimately, yeah, I think I'm going to keep the what ifs as they are. But let me know if you like this styles better. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. And ideas for who would win, Star Wars, superhero magic, what if, anything to do with the channel. Put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you folks next time.